remains as it did yesterday.
The nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Is that a Xianzhou motto or something? First the Skyfaring Commission, now the Divination Commission. They're all so secretive. The General's the only friendly face here. I hate to admit it, but I'm even starting to miss Sampo. Oh, hold up. I must be losing my mind. Nope. I'll take the Xianzhou over that blue-haired boar any day. We've gone from being chased through every street in Belobog to waiting on every corner in the Xianzhou. Chasing and waiting. Maybe that's what life's all about. I'm not just a pretty face, you know. I've got poetry on standby 24/7. Are you wondering if the Xianzhou is my homeworld? No, I'm not getting any flashbacks. Please, do I look Xianzhou-ish to you? You must be thinking of Danheng. Good idea. Wait a minute. Clear my head of what? That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us. Should we look around?
Can someone explain? What am I looking at exactly?
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help. The Wafu is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
Grass. Green.
You'd be a tool to miss a tile in the pool.
I don't
Need your
believe in
extractor cleaned
ghosts.
or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
What's going on with him?
What is that?
Everybody stay back! Give him this medicine! Make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
Heavens, sir. Rise!
May song bring us harmony and unison. Let me tell you. That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective. Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up? However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate. Where did you come from, little one? Is your dad around? I don't have a dad. What about your mom?
I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child. Welcome to the Xianzhou, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required. I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor.
Bellabog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
Things haven't been very peaceful in the lawful recently. Make sure you don't...
Go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand, so I'm afraid we have to.
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount. Ha! Do you have any idea how many people in the law school are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing. If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have patients to see.
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the Dragon race. Not hard to see why.
Hurry! Find beds for the patients from the other delves and stabilize them. Remember to minimize contact. We don't want...
Yeah. The Realm Keeping Commission is out in full stride.
Do you mean...
Hey, Missy, does this look like a classroom to you?
That's the best I can do.
What's that supposed to mean? Doctors don't give up that easily.
What else am I supposed to do? The route back to the alchemy Besides, we have no record of this disease at all.
According to his medical record, this man is barely over 200 years old. It goes on like this. The judges of the 10...
That was terrifying. Yes, that child's usually hidden away. What's she doing out here?
When it rains, it pours. The Artisanship Commission has its own... Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. Judging by your dress, you must... Sorry, the Xianzhou is currently caught in... for safety reasons, please stay in your residence and refrain... If the port is still open, I would suggest you... Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a star skiff and a travel permit. Very well. I still have business.
Everyone please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission as soon as possible. We will be distributing a bag of protein rice and emergency medicine to each of you. I heard there's a problem with their meridian pin. Some diviners and stargazers managed to escape the delve. Many of them were terrified. Do you have friends trapped in the delve? If you're worried about them, please register with your Jade Abacus bracelet. I see. I want to say it's all in a day's work, but I've been here...
Excuse me, miss. Hold on a moment. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed. The Dragon Lady of the Alchemy Commission, Lady Bailu.
You mean the child? She's starting to sound like a big shot.
A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Luofu. You must be the guests. If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
If the shipping passages in Cloudford changed even a little, the entire route would be drastically altered. Do you two know the way?
I do not.
I came this way. I know it like the back of my hand. So, silent but deadly. Let me know when you're ready and we can set off. Silent but deadly. Are you sure that nickname isn't annoying you? I should learn to be this easygoing. Stay silent but deadly. Shout if you see any danger, okay? Don't think just because you know a move or two, you can charge.
I sense a storm. The heavens surge. Rise!
I hope for an end to strife. Time to twirl!
How am I gonna get that time back?
March is six-faced ice. There was a fight here. The heavens break.
May you find peace in song.
A Cloud Knight stricken with... How could the mutations get this bad?
There's supposed to be a passage. Why can't I see it?
Somebody used the Cloud Forward control panel to block the road with containers.
Who did this? I'm terrible with machines and stuff.
I'm a traveling merchant. I've been here many times.
I told you, I was only just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I don't... Control panel?
Is that the...
Let me see.
The strength. The heavens surge. Rise!
Time to twirl! How am I gonna get that time back?
Something's not right.
Caution does not... Do not be afraid. The heavens surge. Break!
Time to twirl!
Immortality means forever.
Resonate all together. It's okay. It's
Sense a
okay.
storm. The consequences are mine to bear.
Thank goodness. There's one star skiff left.
North... Where? Where does it go?
Judging by where it's docked, it must be heading for Central Starskiff Haven. Nice. We'll be safe there. Come on, let's climb aboard.
All remains as it did yet.
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there? It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Hurry up, Xianzhou. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Xianzhou.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in stamina. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking.
It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be facing?
Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests. I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade! Aha! Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests. I must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
I'm glad to hear it. You
Look. Is that
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Lafu's prized treasure.
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether. From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens and from it celestial bodies hung.
meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta Space Station? No, that can't be right. Stars hung from its branches. Then, how did it fit in the Xianzhou?
Those are metaphors. You shouldn't take poetry so literally. Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it. Let's go.
Cultured people love.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Need your extractor cleaned or your
We're
stars?
almost there, everyone. Stay close. Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
We're just here for the questioning. We'll leave as soon as it's over.
Heavens, sir. Rise!
My song. Time to twirl! Time to twirl! How am I gonna get that time back?
This could serve you well. I sense a storm. The heavens break.
May you find peace in song. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all.
Old friends, meet yet again. All manner of mystic arts have their own distinctive merit. It's all yours.
So strange.
Oh, let me guess, the gate isn't working?
I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests.
Are you really from the Divination Commission?
Don't scare me. Master Diviner wouldn't let anything bad happen on her watch. There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access. Here it is. Ugh, this Stellaron corrosion. What's going on? Great, this gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Xianzhou for messing up once again.
I knew I'd offended that diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Xianzhou, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just being polite. I don't see why not. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
Old friends, meet yet again.
You're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
Heaven, sir! Rise!
May song bring us... Time to twirl!
The consequences are mine to bear. The strength. Heaven, sir! Break!
Time to twirl!
What are you looking at? How am I gonna get that time back?
It's all yours. serve. Rise!
Time to twirl!
Was that?
I sent a storm. The heavens surge. Quick! The consequences are mine to bear.
I'm sorry, the Cloud Knights have orders from the Master Diviner to secure...
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingque?
A Jade Abacus is just... a Jade Abacus. That's a good question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. Let me think. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown. Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention. Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things. They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
Seems like it, but Jade Abacus does sound a lot better. Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Noose. Huh. Even in Madame Herta's space station, I never saw anything related to Noose.
Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer? Just like today. Would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingque? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Diviner should be waiting.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fu Shen?
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a divination commission fortune? The matrix of prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the matrix of prescience, but I have no forces available. And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
But you're Fu Shen, the seer. The boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fu Shen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Entering the matrix of prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here. Qingque is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises. It's nice to have people I can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission. I certainly won't be bossing you around.
No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us, just say the word.
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience's space terminals and eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way. Yes, but you needn't worry. You have my permission. Qingque will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. As for eliminating the spirits, psst.
I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever.
What? Which magic word?
The universal one? Please?
Please.
Good enough.
Qingque, restarting the base terminals will be your responsibility. Oh, and forget everything you saw and heard just now.
Heaven's surge. Break!
Time to twirl! Listen to the
Heaven's surge. Rise!
May you find peace in song.
Heaven's surge. Break!
Time to twirl! I hope for an end to...
The consequences are mine to bear.
Time to twirl! Listen to the final song of life. Harmony and unison. Time to twirl!
Oh, Grace.
Time to twirl!
The times are changed.
May song bring us victory.
It's all yours. Heaven's surge. Break!
Time to twirl! procrastinate all together. Honored to meet me.
Time to twirl!
I hope for an end to...
Time to twirl!
The strength. Heaven's servant. Rise!
Time to twirl!
May song bring us victory. Harmony and unison.
Time to twirl! You don't look so good.
What are you looking at?
Let me pin your wool.
I sense a storm. Caution does not mean cowardice. Do not be afraid. Heaven serve. Break!
Time to twirl! May song bring us victory. Harmony and unison.
Lower your weapon.
Grace. I sense a storm.
I hope for an end to strife in the...
Commencing pacification. Treasonous.
Let me tend your wounds.
The strength. Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon.
Time to twirl.
Heaven serve. Rise!
May song bring us
Connection.
Stream is not over!
Rebooting.
Find peace. Heaven surge. Quick!
Time to twirl!
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
The consequences are mine to bear.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say that...
Heaven surge. Rise!
Time to twirl!
I sent a storm.
Time to twirl!
The consequences are mine to bear. All manner of mystic arts have their own distinctive merit. This could serve you well. strength.
Time to twirl!
May you find peace in song.
I sense a storm. The heavens surge. Quick!
Time to twirl!
Honored to meet me.
Time to twirl!
The consequences are mine to bear. Good. It's all yours.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Old friend.
That should do it.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
What the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Xianzhou. It's an aromaton.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals.
We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the Matrix of Prescience. Friends.
Passage prohibit.
March! You should join.
Do not be afraid. The heavens surge. Quick!
Harmony and unison.
Commencing pacification.
Let me tend your wounds.
The strength.
Time to twirl!
Hey!
Lower your weapon. Treasonous.
I sense a storm.
This must be the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that. Done. Next.
Let me guess. Time, space. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Darn, the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships. Ugh, we did it. All 3 terminals activate. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner. Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescient symbols re-illuminating. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts. Are you ready?
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
That's why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong. Kafka has nothing to do with Estellaron, but you. It's you. Absurd! I'd never have thought it. Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Hi. You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state. Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. At Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer? Xianzhou's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Xianzhou. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Xianzhou and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Xianzhou. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the matrix of prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Xianzhou Alliance to know in this moment. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Xianzhou Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here? We're here for you. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the matrix of prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the matrix of prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Xianzhou. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Xianzhou. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did... Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of it, you know, even eons can be killed.
Hey, Luocha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going. It's in...
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such
I don't understand. They're all...
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't...
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the hunt and the abundance...
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's
Oh, this one? It's...
The deceased?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. Ah, I'd quite forgotten.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in... The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in stars. As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. They say my mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the... What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges.
Ah, I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many, but for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Friend?
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? Let's leave it at that, shall we?
Was that the wind?
Fighting is meaningless.
Dodge this!
Nothing major. You received divinity.
You're the best. You're not going anywhere. Let me through. Dodge this.
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait.
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge. I've only got 2 hands. Please.
Enough. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Take this! Shape of the Rise Phoenix!
Want to see what I can do?
The dead return!
I've no interest in conflict.
Dodge this!
Miss, are you... sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay.
My motor is broken. Are you a Cloud Knight? Good.
Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay. I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me.
I happen to have some medical knowledge.
Well, it's just... she's a puppet.
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substance.
How? Oh, what kind of...
Abundance.
Very good. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. If it hadn't been for a strange accident...
Strange?
Come with me. I've never seen anything like it.
You know, even eons can be killed. I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze. These names were once known all over the universe. And now, currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf. 2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. So, the Xianzhou too are engaged. As far as I know, the predecessors of the Alliance were the Elixir Seekers. They searched, but immortality turned out to be a curse for the Xianzhou. That's when the hunt appeared, firing an arrow at... What do you think? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never... Hold on. And... Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape?
If what she said is true.
Hey, did she brain...
I sense a storm. The heavens surge. Break!
Time to twirl!
The consequences are mine to bear. The strength, the heaven's surge. Rise!
My song. Time to twirl! Time to twirl! I hope we're in. What are you looking at?
The consequences are mine to bear.
Wasn't this the dead tree Qingque showed us earlier? How did it...
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even...
Such extraordinary energy. It's...
Mr. Yang, do you mean...
Yes, the stellar...
Heaven's surge. Rise!
Time to twirl! May song bring us... Time to twirl! Honored to meet me.
The strength. The heaven's surge. Break!
I hope we're... Time to twirl!
Was that the wind?
This could serve you well. It's all yours.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not... I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Kafka's revelations the moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed himself. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship. And yet it bypassed... The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating...
General, we must retain all urgent...
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traitors have planned...
Every crisis is a turning point. Am I coming up with a plan?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution.
General?
Well?
You're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus...
You've been sitting on that this whole time?
Please, Lady Fu, I still have force. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring...
The General's smiling again.
It's my fault. I had higher expectations. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for you. Why do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a close...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would... As such, I'm about to make a decision that runs counter... Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control.
Under...
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to...
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly...
As for our astral friends, I hear Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a shortcut through the artist... Understood. Understood. Worrying. The Xianzhou has met with a dramatic chain of events. And nevertheless, the enemy is upon us and time is of the essence. Once catastrophe has been averted, Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to...
Oh, of course,
The Alchemy Commission and Scale Gorge walk. I have asked Fu Shen to...
A step forward bridges no distance. The Ambrosial Arbor was felled thousands of years ago. I had long anticipated it.
Huh? She's not angry?
Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. From the time the Stellaron corrosion began to spread until now, the Alchemy Commission is where the Xianzhou's medical research and production take place. However, to make matters worse, the General suspects there are traitors in the Alchemy Commission. He really is a delegator at heart, isn't he? There isn't much distance, but a star skiff is ready.
One zero is the way.
I still have important tasks from the General to attend.
Wait! Master Diviner!
No need. My omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious.
Are you sure?
Well said. Thank you for your assurance.
This could serve you well.
Fortune and mishap often come hand. Just stay calm, and things will get better.